Hi and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been with us before, welcome back. And if you just saw the title and decided to click on, welcome, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Now, today's video has a lot of crazy things that happen to us when we travel. And like no other, this is one. But if this is your first time visiting Travel Buddies, what we do is everything travel. There's story times, tips and tricks, challenges, and some vlogs. And today is like no other. Today is another story time. And this one is going to be about the time we almost didn't get back into the country. Well, it wasn't as dramatic as it sounds. But stay tuned. Hi, you stuck around? You want to hear about how we almost didn't get back into the country? Okay, here we go. Let me give you a little backstory. Me and hubby had just been on vacation. We was enjoying ourselves in Jamaica, and we were having a great time. When, oh my God, we were coming back. Yeah, I just remembered what had transpired. Oh my goodness! But anyway, so we came back into Jamaica, into the country. We were coming back into the country. Let me go there. When we got to the airport, it was around the C word. So if you know what the C word is, okay. First of all, when we were headed there to Jamaica, just a little backstory for you. Yeah, our hotel was closed. If you didn't hear about that story time, you might want to go back a couple of story times to when we got stuck in Jamaica, and something wanted us to stay in Jamaica because they had our hotel closed and we paid for it. But go back and watch that one, and then you might want to come back and watch this one. But anywho, so we had just left Jamaica, and after that traumatic situation, we got to our got to customs line. And before we got to customs line, they made us fill out these long documents and everything. But let me back up a little bit prior to that, shall we? On the plane, when we were on the plane coming flying into Jamaica, they gave us usually give us the forms on the way going. But what happened was they gave us some more forms on the way back, and I think it was because of the C word. So we filled out the forms and everything. So we also did TSA, not TSA, passport, mobile passport. So it was also doing the mobile passport. And the reason we was doing the mobile passport because it was kind of, new, and everybody wasn't doing mobile passport. And our global wasn't in effect yet. So we were like doing the mobile passport and everything and getting that, done before we got to the airport. So once we got to the airport after all the hoopla, we got off the plane and we were waiting in line we got to where customs is, right? So we wait in line to get through customs. Now in the line they had passport and they had mobile passport, and then they had global entry. So we were standing by the mobile passports. So as we were standing in line for the mobile passports, the people in the passport line, they were like wrapped around. Even though it was the C word, they were wrapped around. The mobile passport only had like maybe 2 other people in line, a mobile passport, because it was supposed to be the quickest way to go, right? And then you had your global entry people. Now your global entry people, they were flying through. They were flying through. They were going. They were going. They were going. They were going. Then you had your regular passport people, which was slipping around, and there was only us 2. So as we stood in the line, I told hubby, well, because our line wasn't moving yet, I said, you know what, there's only 2 of us. Let's go back that way, because before you came in there, they had like a bathroom. So I was like, let's just go to the bathroom. We'll come back because there's only 2 people in this line. We was okay. So we did that, and we came back. When we came back, The other lines still were wrapped around. But they were kind of moving. Global was kind of moving. Mobile, still these 4 people standing right there. So the other one, they going. Global, they going. Mobile, they right here. So we standing there. Now we have a connecting flight. So when we get out of here, we have 45 minutes to get to our connecting flight. So we standing there. So we asked an agent, like, is mobile working? Because everybody's still going through a regular line. Yes, just stand right there. So we standing like we told, because it's only 4 of us, and global going through, this one going through. So we standing there, and we standing there some more. So hubby was like, nah, I'm going to ask somebody. So he walks away to go ask another lady, and she was like, oh yes, stand right there. They will be with you shortly. Stand right there. Do not mobile. Stand right there. She was like, all right, we in the right place. It says mobile. We standing in mobile. She said stand right there. The other lady said stand right there. But is somebody gonna take us? Global flying through. This line, it went from being a snake to being a little curve of the S. That line went going. So it had maybe like 15 people left out of the 100 that it was in the line before. So we like, all right. So by this time, I didn't even look back at what time it was, because I'm like, this is ridiculous. We've been standing here and nobody has, called us or whatnot. So the lady passes back, the little lady that's telling everybody where to stand. We're like, hello, is anybody going to take us? And she said, yes, one moment. They're going to be with you. We said, okay. Global, going through. Global done. Nobody for global. There are 3 more people in the regular line, and then it's us 4. So we like, okay, am I crazy, or is this is not the best way to do things, right? So we standing there, we waiting, and so then I look down at my phone, and we have 5 minutes before boarding of our flight. So I'm like, okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got a flight to catch. So the lady said, yes, one moment, ma'am. So the people in front of us was like, our flight been boarded. We got to go. They were mobile passport too. So I'm like, so finally the last person in regular passport line is done. So they finished. So then she said, y'all turn. So she go. The people in front of us go. And they couldn't get the mobile passport thing to work. They tried. And they tried. And they tried. And they tried. And they could not get it to work. So I'm like, why don't they just take our passport at this point? I mean, it's not working. So finally, she said, stop. Just stop. Let's retry this again. Retry what? So they take everything down, they bring it back up, and bam, it's working. We're the last people. Me, hubby, there's nobody else. You look behind us, nobody. Look from side of us, nobody. Look around us, nobody. There's nobody else. It's just us. So we finally get through customs. Passport. We go through. We have to recheck our bag. Our bag ain't near nobody else's bag. So we have to hand them our bags and sprint. You know how I feel about sprint. To our line. So we going. And we going. I say, hubby, just walk a little bit. I don't like when people run in the airport. It just makes me feel like something is going down and it ain't supposed to be going down. Let's just walk a little briskly walk. He was like, okay, you can briskly walk, but we're going to briskly miss our flight. So we finally get to our gates. and there ain't nobody sitting there. But there's a gate agent there, and the doors are still open. So I'm like, yes, we made it. So hubby goes to walk up the jet bridge. She's like, oh, hold on, 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 hold on. She said, I need to see y'all tickets. Here you go. And they had two people that were standing there that were standby. And they were like, yes, 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 yes. I got y'all seats. I got y'all seats. Because she was giving them our seats. Because she thought the flight was closed. So that was the last two seats. And they were pretty excited that they were about to get our seats. They were about to get our seats. Psych. They was about to get our seats. Psych. They were about to get our seats. Psych. So she got angry. What? I said, baby girl, customs did it. She was like she was hitting them buttons angrily. She had to put us back in our seats. So she finally did with an attitude, but it's okay because she didn't want us to get on the plane. Because first she told me no, we couldn't get on the flight. What? Who says? Because she had already changed to the thing. What? Who says? If I'm here for them days to close, that's my seat. Now you can guess that, but if they would have got on the plane and you had already given my seats, then we would have been SOL and the door would have been closed. Then we'd have been SOL. The doors are still open. You was in a process. Can I say it again? The process of giving away our seats and you didn't hit enter. They hadn't gotten the seats. We got to the plane. It's our seats. Good day. Custom agent did it and the gate agent helped try to give our seats away. So anyway, when we got on the flight, the last one's on. Now you can pull away. Now you can close the door and pull away because the queen has arrived. So, kidding, just kidding, not kidding. But yes, so that's how we almost didn't get back into the country. They were trying us. But we made it back. And if you want to hear some other mishaps that happened to us in the process of this travel situation, you want to stay tuned to these story times. And if you haven't heard any of my other story times, you want to go back and listen to some other story times because they're pretty funny, if I can say so myself. And if you want to hear some tips and tricks, then you can lie back. We have a few of those. And if you want to see some challenges, I have one of those. This is me and hubby. I had to take off the rest of them because they wasn't dealing with them with travel. But these are. So stroll back and watch it. It's pretty funny. And I'm also going to be doing some reaction of some travel bloggers and some tips and tricks they do and some places that they've been that maybe I want to go to. So stay tuned for that. And if you have any suggestions or anything that you want to hear about vacations, link it down below. And also remember, I am a travel agent. I do everything here on Travel Buddies about travel. And if you're looking for a travel buddy, make sure you tune in to Travel Buddies Vacation. Peace.